Good morning, my friend. Today is Monday, April 12th. Had to check. I'm Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist, and this is Daily Musings and Lessons Learned. Today we're going to talk about a story of of frogs. I heard this story over the weekend, and I thought, wow, what a cool story! And I hope you don't mind if I share it with you. So a group of frogs were out doing their froggy business, right? Whatever frogs do. And two of the frogs happened to fall down into a very deep pit. And so, of course, the frogs start jumping. They try to jump to get out of the pit. And a bunch of other frogs gather around. So their whole, group of frogs gather around and they start saying, guys, what are you doing? You're never going to make it. It's too deep. You're never going to make it. Stop jumping. Well, of course, the two frogs are a little, panicked, so they're jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. And eventually, some of the frogs start yelling into the group. They start yelling, listen, you wouldn't have been in here if you had just followed the frog rules. The frog rules, right? Everyone's got rules. Frogs apparently have rules too, right? So, and they're kind of blaming them for being in the pit, for falling in the pit. And they keep jumping. And after a couple of hours, these frogs are jumping and they're jumping and jumping. And their friends are still yelling, why are you doing this? Just accept your fate. It's over. Like, you're never going to get out. It's too deep. Well, one of the frogs takes him up, right? He's exhausted. It's been several hours of jumping. He goes over into the corner, lays down, and dies. I know, not a very positive message, right? But the other frog, he keeps jumping, undeterred. He just keeps going. Well, of course, the frogs will say, what are you doing? Like, you're just wasting time. Like, you might as well just lay down. Like, it's over. Accept your fate. It's done. And he keeps jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. And wonder of wonders, wouldn't you know it, he makes it out. And so all the other frogs go and kind of gather around him. And they say, why didn't you listen to us? Why didn't you just stop jumping? And as he read their lips, he said, I'm deaf. I can't hear you. I thought all the yelling and screaming around the pit were you all cheering me on. I didn't realize that you didn't think I could make it out. And what that story really says to me is I think it's a really powerful story on two fronts. One, on the front that says that how words of encouragement can actually help someone achieve something greater than they believe they were capable of, right? So how often in our lives has someone come alongside us and lifted us up in our worst moments and helped us to accomplish things that we didn't believe we were capable of doing. The other is that your words can also tear down and rip apart someone's abilities, right? I mean, the other frog accepted the fate of his peers who said he couldn't do it. So I think it's important that we understand that our words can be they can be gifts or they can be torment. And I would highly encourage you to think of how can you use words to encourage others, come alongside them, lift them up, and be cautious to trample on someone's dream. I know I've done that as a parent a few times. I'll share this story just as one of my failures as a parent. I remember my kids telling me when they were little that they were going to be YouTube stars and they were going to make millions and millions of dollars on YouTube. And I was like, I've done the math. That's not a thing. You can't make $1 million on YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm wrong. That's apparently a thing. So my ignorance actually led me to maybe. Now I don't know that would have turned out well for either of them, but the point is that I because I didn't understand something, I tore it down. So I would encourage you not to be like me and to use those opportunities to lift your families up, your friends up, your coworkers up, and be cautious. If you don't believe they can do something, maybe that's something you keep to yourself. So that's my thought for today. I'm Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist. I will ask you, real quick reminder, if you're watching live, hashtag live, and if you're watching on replay, hashtag replay. And in the link, or in the body around here somewhere, I did put in the link for the Fun Day Monday contest. I will be announcing that today at around noon Central Time. I say around noon because if I'm on the phone with the client, obviously I'm going to stay on the phone. But I'm going to announce the winner. I'm going to put all of I was looking for my bucket that I put all the names in. So click the link. It's a trivia contest. Owner gets 25 bucks. So thank you for watching Daily Musings and Lessons Learned. Once again, I'm Travis Egan, my mortgage guy, VA home loan specialist. I will ask that if you, your friends, your family, or coworkers are looking to buy, sell, or refinance a home, I'd love an introduction. I'd be honored. In fact, I had several conversations last week with customers in areas of the country I couldn't help, but was able to connect them with other mortgage professionals that were specialists in the area they were looking for. So, thanks again. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Have a great day.